Hey guys, today we're going to cover the practice hall for Bleach Mobile 3D and maybe answer some of the general questions that you might have. And of course, first question that everyone seems to be asking is, should I or should I not invest crystals into opening the practice hall slots where I can insert my characters? The short answer to that is yes, you should open these practice halls because they are beneficial to A, increasing your overall SP, but B, adding these characters will also help you with your specific basic stats such as attack, defense, armor, pierce, and HP. So I'm going to show you what I have currently so far. I have all three of these practice halls unlocked for the court guards, the Espada, and the Women's Association. And first tip is when you go to add characters to these halls by clicking here at the edit character and at the plus sign, you want to focus on the characters that will hit all four of the yellow bars that you see in the middle of the screen, where it's currently giving me 5.6% for strength characters, if the character is a male, if the character is from one of the 13 squads. And the reason for that is because those four percentages, they add up in total, and whatever your stats are on the characters you add, you will get that percentage. So for example, sorry, I'm not doing the math here, but if this is 22.4%, let's say, and you add a character that has 1000 SP, then you will get 224 SP added to your overall SP ranking. That'll help you with, getting the unlocks for quests and everything else. So if you see on the bottom of my list here, I have all these characters. I have Kenpachi, who's giving me the most, so we're gonna add him. And then my next biggest does look like it's Byakuya, but instead I'm going to add this one, just because he currently is lower, but he satisfies all four of the requirements, so I will eventually get a bigger boost from him than Byakuya. And then the third and final character, and I'll just go ahead and add Ishin. You see how my SP increases? So that's the first thing. So you want to go through your list for whichever ones you've unlocked, and just take a look and see which one is the one that gets you closest to satisfying all four of the requirements, and add accordingly. And for Women's Association, I have 2 slots open, so I will add Unohana. And then the next one, see, for this one, I don't have any SSR characters that satisfies all four, so I'll have to do the next best, which is this one. And I see a nice sizable SP increase. And that's pretty much it for the practice hall. So that's the forefront. So on the back end, what you want to do is when you're adding these characters, you'll want to then go into your character selection. And then you'll want to customize these characters to your strengths or weaknesses. And I'll give you an example. See, for me, I'm currently at about 32.5 million SP. My build is pretty much a complete glass cannon. So I have a lot of attack. I don't have too much HP. I have about no armor. One hit from Gin's assist and I'm dead. So what would I want to focus on? You would think, oh yeah, I should be focusing on HP or armor, but that kind of goes against my build. I want to build a glass cannon. So out of these four, what I would suggest, which is what I'm doing right now, is I am going to focus on Pierce, because I already have a lot of attack from my bonds, but any additional Pierce that I can add to my overall attributes will help me deliver more damage. And you can do that with the practice hall. For example, I'll pull up Rune, and you can see that he is giving me about 7,800 Pierce, so I get about 22.4% of that. And when you're leveling up these characters for practice hall, I would say you can probably just keep them at around level 80 or so. As you see, mine's still at 63. Level 80 will suffice. That way it'll allow you to maximize the weapon realm, so you get the maximum percentage there. And to boost, you want to make your traits to the same stats you want to boost. So as you see, mine's nowhere near complete yet. But if I wanted to focus on Pierce, then I want to change all of these to something that'll give me a plus percentage for Pierce. And the same thing as well, you would go into your weapons books and you would add the Pierce scrolls, and each one that you add will help you overall. So I'll take this one out just as a quick demonstration. So as you see here, once you add the Pierce scroll back in, you do get a nice sizable jump, and that helps your bottom line overall. So that's one tip. The other tip is for your runes. You would then focus on a secondary item that you might want to increase. So in this setup, I have my secondary increase would be defense. And the only reason I'm focusing on defense is because there's no bonuses for Pierce. So defense would be better. There's currently nothing that will lower your defense. You have characters that will lower your armor. So anything I add to defense will help me permanently, pretty much. And you want to select rune sets that will give you the stats that you're looking for. So for my case, I want to increase my defense and also add attack. So this set will help me add the attack and also help add the defense. And then, so I'm only using 4, and the reason I'm using 4 is because then I can use a second set like this, and then also increase it to get an additional increase in attack, as you see here. And which runes should you use? So here's something that maybe not a lot of people are focusing on, but if I am adding a bonus percentage to defense, then you want to select the runes that will give you that additional bonus. So if you take a look, my attributes for defense, armor, and then my 2 rune set are both set to defense. So that'll give you a better increase, bigger increase. You can take advantage of the percentage bonuses, and that'll help you boost your SP and also help your overall character. And let's see, we'll check one more. And as you see, I haven't fully unlocked it yet, but it's the same thing. So focusing on defense, that gives me attack as well, and using specific runes of armor and defense to get my boost that I need to not die as fast as a glass cannon, if that's even possible. And for weapon books, focusing on one single item, which is Pierce. When you do PvP, you'll want as much Pierce as you can get without sacrificing everything else. So in my example, I'm a glass cannon. I want the highest possible attack I can get, and any additional increase for Pierce would help benefit me. Alright, and yep, I think that's it. Let me know down below in the comments if you have any questions, and thanks for watching.